Hello everybody, Dan here. I just wanted to make a tiny little brief sort of update video. Um, as some of you know, I've been dealing with health problems. Uh, make a long story super short, when I was little, I had back pain. It was sort of unexplainable. They said I had a pars defect, and they were adamant that that wouldn't cause pain. It was like in my lower back, near my tailbone. I've had that pain all my life since I was like 10 years old. Then in like 2000 and probably 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, um, I started having pains in my sternum, and I was diagnosed with costochondritis. And if you don't know what that is, basically when your ribs come around from the back and they meet your sternum, in between there's like a flexible cartilage, and the costochondritis is basically that cartilage gets rock hard. So then there's pain because where it should be flexing, it's super rigid, and that causes a lot of pain. So I was diagnosed with that, and then about 2 years, I would say 2 years after that, then I was getting full body pain, all my joints, uh, between my like shoulder blades, up my neck. Excuse me. And didn't know what was going on. I'd wake up super stiff around like 7. By the time it was lunchtime, it would kind of go away, but I was still hurting a lot. And so already being jaded from being little and going to all these doctors and them not figuring out what's wrong with my back, my mom talked me into going to new doctors. So I decided, okay, yeah, I'll do that. I went to see a rheumatologist, and he's 99% sure, after a bunch of tests and all, that I have psoriatic arthritis. Now, I don't have psoriasis. A lot of people think you have to have psoriasis if you have psoriatic arthritis, but you can have psoriatic arthritis, no psoriasis. But I was having my fingers were swelling up like sausages, which that's a thing that happens when you have psoriatic arthritis. But then I was diagnosed with carpal tunnel in both of my hands. So it's like, is that really, do I really have psoriatic arthritis, or is it just carpal tunnel in my hands? Because they get numb. I drop shit all the time. So rheumatologist is like, okay, psoriatic arthritis, blah blah blah. If you're going through things like I am, it's one thing to have the issue that makes you uncomfortable, in pain constantly, blah blah blah. But when you're troubleshooting with medications and you got to deal with side effects and all, and these medications only work if you take them so many, like a certain duration, it really sucks because that adds more miserable elements to what you're already dealing with. For instance, the rheumatologist gave me it's like a pen thing, medication. I gotta put it up against my leg and pull the trigger, and it injects medication every 2 weeks. So I have to do that. Bad part about that is that causes gastrointestinal problems, issues with me. So then I'm dealing with that stuff, which that's just great. Makes me nauseous and all. And I go to doctors, and he's like, "Oh, well, you got to be on it a couple months to see if it works." It's like, okay, this is very frustrating. And I've been doing that for since the 1st of August, 3rd of August, and it hasn't helped. But I've been trying other stuff. From there, I went to pain management. I'm currently in pain management, and they've been giving me what is it? Can't freaking think. My head's so foggy. They've been giving me like nerve suppressors, nerve blockers to like ease the pain. But only thing what I've been taking does is it feels like the inside of my head's a vacuum and my eyeballs are being sucked into my skull, and that's about it. It doesn't do much for pain. I can still feel it. I'm still uncomfortable. Still don't want to do anything. It's hard for me to come up here in my room and sit in my computer chair for a long period of time and record stuff. That's why sometimes my videos are just like random uploads of stuff, and I'm downstairs in my living room because I don't feel like coming up here and doing this. But yeah, so I've just been dealing with that. I've been trying to be hopeful, and it's just something I gotta get through. It's been a while, but yeah. For those that don't know, that like gaming and making videos and stuff is like one of my, I guess, passion, hobby. But another hobby of mine is like working on cars and stuff. Like I got a garage out back, and I got plenty of projects that need my attention. I haven't been able to do anything. It's just very miserable, and the house needs repairs, and it's hard for me to do that stuff because I feel like my body's just like not working the way it should be. I'm only 33, so, and I've been told that like, oh, well, what you're describing is like what an 80-year-old would describe, and I'm just like, oh, thanks, that makes me feel great. So that's where I'm at. I have a diagnosis of psoriatic arthritis, and then when I was at the pain management, it was brought up that I could possibly have fibromyalgia. So yeah, that's it. I would love to do YouTube stuff full time. I would love to stream on Twitch. It's just sitting in the chair for a long time, I'm done for the rest of the day. Like I can't do it. It just makes me miserable. And then dealing with, I would love to be streaming, but like there's this, the particular medication I'm taking, where it comes in the pen form, the needle, they say it comes with a hangover, but the hangover lasts like a week. So after I take it, the rest of the week I'm dealing with, like I stated before, intestinal issues and stuff like that. Running to the bathroom and whatnot, but yeah, it's not fun. It kind of, it just it's a double-edged sword, because you go to doctors for stuff to be solved, problems to be solved, and it's just like, hey, you want to feel worse? I can make that happen. Let me just write this slip. There you go. Take this medication for 6 months. Oh, you have side effects? Be hopeful, you'll get through it. And it's like, But yeah, I'm going to try to record a video. I don't know what I'm going to play, but I just wanted to put this video out there, so it's out there, of my medical issues. That way, if anything happens, like if I have to not use my channel for a while or whatever, people have an idea what's going on. So yeah, thank you for watching this, and I will be around, hopefully. I got some videos I want to edit and videos I want to try to record if I can. But yeah, thank you for watching.